This To-It skill is in Smartboard Tools and focuses on Ink Layer. Ink Layer allows you to write on top of any program. This enables you to write text or make any annotations on any current running program on your computer. So let's see how this works. I have the desktop open right now, and the first thing I'm going to do is pick up a pen from the pen tray. When I do so, I'll notice that a border comes up around my entire screen. That means that I'm in Ink Layer. And what that effectively means is that there is a layer that comes in front of any program that's currently running. So I cannot control the programs that are in the back, but I can write on the ink layer. When I'm done and I take the ink layer away, I then can control any program. For example, I can write notes on here. I can put the pen down, I can pick up the eraser, and I can erase any section on here. I'll put the eraser down, and I can tap any place, and when I do so, it's going to take that layer away, and now I'm ready to control the computer one more time. I can bring up Internet Explorer and pick up a pen, and I can talk about that we are going to do a search in Google, and we need to write in that particular spot. Now, if I want to get rid of some of that writing, I could pick up my eraser again, or I could choose one of the three icons on the top right. The first icon is a new page, so I can click that, and it will still keep me in Ink Layer, but it will take away all of the writing very quickly. I can then pick up another pen and say that we are going to write some keywords, and this is the area where we're going to write them in. Now, if I want to save what I've just done, I'm going to click the second button on the top, which is a camera. When I select it, it will take a picture of that whole entire page. Now, let's say that I want to close this, and I'll just click anywhere on the board and it disappears. And then I think to myself, you know what? I actually wanted to have all of that back. I can go to my Smartboard Tools over here, and then I can click the Undo button. The Undo button will bring back my writing that I just had. In addition, if I click away from this, on the bottom right of the screen, down here on the bottom it says click here to restore ink. I can also click that, and then that will come up. On the bottom right, it will only show for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then that will disappear. But if you always want to bring it back, you can always click the Undo button on the right down here. So I'm going to click away and get rid of my ink layer, and also show you how to change some of the settings. Before I do that, I'm going to minimize Internet Explorer, so we're back to our desktop. And I'm going to choose down here on the bottom right in the Windows notification area where the Smart symbol is, and I want to go to Control Panel. In Control Panel, there's a button over here that says Configure Smart Tools. That's what I want to select, and I want to select Ink Layer Settings. And here, there are some things that I can change in the options. I have already checked under the Appearance to show the border around the ink layer. This is that border that comes around. I can turn that off, but I won't get any visual cue if I don't have that. I can also allow pop-up balloon messages, such as to restore ink, and that's the one that occurred on the bottom right. I can show the screen capture, clear, and close buttons on the top, and I can have those either appear or not. In terms of the behavior, I have close ink with pointer, so that means whenever I touch the board after I put my pens down, I can easily close the ink layer. And then you could always save the ink so that whenever you close the ink layer, it will automatically go to Notebook. So let me click OK, and then OK down here, and I just wanted to show you before we leave what it looks like in Notebook when we capture a page. So I clicked on Notebook, and as you can tell, I have the full screenshot of everything that's here and the writing that's up there. So I can capture those automatically into Notebook. So that's how you can use the ink layer. Now it's time for you to get to it.